around, honey?
Hey, what's up, everybody? Here to do another Wild Eye review. This time I watched A Bonehill Road, which is a first time watch for me, written and directed by Todd Sheets. And it's about mother and daughter, Emily and Eden, who in the beginning they leave the father and husband. The mom's getting beat up by the husband, and the daughter walks in and she sees what's going on and is told to run into her room. And her mom, wants to protect her daughter, so she knocks out her husband, and they just decide to take off and head to the grandparents' house, the mother's father. She called him to let him know that they were on their way, and they just got to get out of this bad situation. And the daughter's kind of, freaked out and ticked off about the whole situation, that he should just be arrested, and the mom doesn't want to do that, and all that drama that they always have in abusive relationships. So while they're heading out, they end up, of course, it's a full moon that night, and they happen to run into some creature, bear or something, runs in front of the car, and they try to figure out what it is. And the mom comes out of the car, uh, and nothing's there at first, but they're being watched. And as soon as she gets back into the car, they're attacked, and they don't realize it's a werewolf at first, thinking it's a bear, and slices the tire. So for a little bit further up the road, tire blows out. They crash into a tree. The mother is hurt a little bit, but she's just like, don't worry about it. I had worse this morning. And they have run out of cell phone battery, so they can't call anyone. All that horror movie stuff that always happens, that you just like, why? Of course, one thing after the other has to go wrong. And while they're in the car, they are attacked by the werewolves, and they see a better look at them. And there isn't just one, there's a pack of them. And they end up running and escaping into this house where they assume they're going to be safe. And while they're exploring the house, trying to see who's there to use their phone, they find a couple of women tied up in the kitchen. Turns out a psychopath has kidnapped them, taken advantage of them. He's also cannibalistic, so we got a lot of gore in this movie. I won't tell you who, but somebody gets their stomach and guts hanging out, intestines falling out. And we got one woman who's in the bathroom, in the bathtub, lying there naked, and she's got some skin missing from her. And it turns out that he cooks up some of her flesh to try to feed his guest, or the women he's taking care of, however you want to say, in his delusional mind. So they're trying to battle against him while there are werewolves outside, which they don't really know about yet. The women who are tied up and the mother and daughter are trying to escape. So they're fighting this psychopath. So he reaches a interesting ending, but yet the movie isn't ended, because now they have to try to protect themselves against these werewolves. The grandfather ends up searching for him, and ends up in the house with them, where he helps them with the final battle to try to escape. And I won't tell you who makes it, who doesn't. You'll just have to watch it and find out. But lots of good gore. I mean, we got some werewolf killings. We got some actual human killings. So lots of blood, gore, tearing apart, cannibalism. So definitely got your good practical effects in that. The movie itself, the actors, a lot better in this movie than I've seen in others. The husband in the beginning, kind of so-so. His anger seemed kind of faked and forced. But other than that, I think the cast did a good job. So yeah, definitely one I highly recommend if you like werewolf movies, psychopath movies. It's pretty much a slasher and werewolf movie, creature feature combined. So it's definitely worth checking out. and I'm going to go ahead and show you on Internet Movie Database the cast, and followed by that I will have a trailer, so stay tuned for those. If you've seen this movie, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of it. And that's it. So like, subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, and I will see you next time. Alright, welcome to the information page here. Like I said, I'd be showing you who wrote, directed, and starred in it. And we got Bonehill Road, came out in 2017. Runtime is 1 hour and 46 minutes. And of course, it was written and directed by Todd Sheets. Here's a little synopsis. Emily and Eden Stevens escape one violent situation only to stumble into another. Terrified and alone, they are stranded in the woods, hunted by a werewolf. When they find shelter in a nearby home, things only get worse. They must work together to get out alive as a family of werewolves close in for the kill. Let's see, it got a 5.7 out of 10, which I actually would give this one an 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed this one. Okay, so it stars Ellie DeGear as Emily Stevens, Anna Plumberg as Eden, Lena Quigley as Susie, Millie Milan as Tina, which she was also in Clownado, which Todd Sheets did, as well as, sorry if I say the name wrong, Dylan Fawn as Lucy, Gary Kent as Rhett Tanner, Douglas Epps as Cohen Anders. We got Andrew Bolts as a werewolf, Clinton Basinger as a werewolf, Logan Bose as a werewolf, Aaron Bresser as Porter Stevens, Alexander Brotherton as Cody, Eric Cole as Mailman, Shaylin Blaine Lillard as a werewolf, and David E. McCone as Tucker J. Wolf, Aaron Neal as Ace, Jane Plumberg as werewolf, Scott Simmons as Jean, Eve Smith as werewolf, Antoine Steele as a werewolf, and Jeremy Todd as a werewolf, and Travis Humans as a werewolf. Alright, there you have the cast. I'm going to go ahead and show you the trailer, and enjoy. See you next time.
We need help! Mom, I don't think anybody's home. We need help. We need to use it. Oh, shh. Okay, just give me a second. I'm gonna get you up.
Well, hello, young lady. That's close enough. Have a seat.